What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 730, and I'm live streaming Madden NFL 19 NEFL custom franchise mode. This is season 5, week 11. I got my 7-2 Seahawks going up against the 7-2 Kansas City Chiefs. I suffered a suspension from last week's game. I put up 77 points. Was totally unaware of the 63-point rule cap. I don't know. I ran the ball the whole entire second half. I got great field position with interceptions. I've recorded 6 or 7 interceptions that game. I had 50 points at half. So I don't know how I was going to be able to stay at the cap. I guess they wanted me to punt the ball every single time. I get it in great field position. But nonetheless, I'm without my star running back, Sharp, and I'm without Shaquille Griffin for this game. So I'm going to try to do my best to weather the storm and hang in there as much as I can. But good luck to these Chiefs, man.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Listen, just can you? No.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
All right, let me go. Let me make sure these guys are out. I believe they are, but just in case. Just in case. All right, Sharp is the 4th running back. And, yep, Shaquille Griffin is out. All right.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. LeBlanc. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And he gets this away.
That was a nice kick right there.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards.
Mir, stop yelling.
A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. First carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
On first down, LeBlanc. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Strong right. Everyone come forward. 4 down. Gone.
Here's McKissick. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. 3rd down here.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Gone. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Motion.
They'll look to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
A carry now for McKissick. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Four down, check, four down. Hey, motion backfield. Watch him now, Barney.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
All right.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Gets around him. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs.
And got his man complete. So because of the yards after the catch, they'll wisely decline the PI.
Yeah, since it was pass interference, they would have gotten the yardage at the spot of the foul. But as you correctly noted, a little bit of run after catch for them. That extra yardage made it easy to decline the penalty.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. This is Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
4 down, 4 down. All right, now look at 56.
Operating from the gun, LeBlanc, and he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun.
From the gun, LeBlanc. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Somebody did.
Frank Clark in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Here's Marquette King now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Returnable for Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Everyone's got 4 down. 53's the mic. 53, check 53. Stay with your man.
Now they'll run it on the toss. The ball comes out, and I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now it's Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 2nd down, LeBlanc forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brianne Body Calhoun. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
They'll run with McKesson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Gun, 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 gun.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, no. Got it right over the guy.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Off play action. LeBlanc. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's got his guys set up great now. First and goal, and the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. He'll get it up the middle, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it now out of the gun. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. J.D. McKissick, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's able to take this one up.
Hey, yo, Mobster, what's going on, baby boy?
Give him 10 yards on the pickup.
What is going on over there? All right, 2nd and inches. We're not going to play around. He's going to get this anyway, so we'll just leave it like that.
Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll go as a loss of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Looking to throw. LeBlanc.
Great catch.
Gallup's got it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Shit, I'm good money, man. I just got back from PA. So I was in PA for the weekend. So I'm back home trying to get this W over here in this league. I feel a little rusty on the defensive end. But nonetheless, we trying to make it do what it do. You feel me?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. LeBlanc. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Shit, that shit was alright, man. That shit was official, man. I needed that little getaway, man.
Good safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interception.
Definitely needed that getaway.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Back to throw. LeBlanc, he's going to loft. That's caught inside the 20.
He can't stay with him. I really need Shaquille Griffin, man. That's who I need. He would have that boy in check, man.
3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. LeBlanc. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Frank Clark in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, LeBlanc. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Shit, how was it out there, man? Been a minute since I've been to the Cuse. Ain't been there in a long time.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. LeBlanc.
That was my INT.
Huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least.
I'm 7-2 in this league. Oh, the Cuse was dead?
Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you've got the 2nd half to play.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. Spinning past him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and
that's a fact. That's a whole fact, man. Up there is crazy, man. Syracuse, Rochester, that whole area, man.
Risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Leopard!
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe a Seahawk was.
Lord have mercy, man.
So this will remain Seattle ball.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That was good defense.
Intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His first touchdown.
I got he was a quarterback I got out of the draft several seasons ago named Todd Jr.
And that makes it a 17-10 score.
He's pretty decent. He ain't the best, but I mean, he's gotten it done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And the Seahawks on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Wide. Get wide. Check. Motion out of bounds. Gun.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing to start the drive. LeBlanc on target over the middle to Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And a nice return sets
Ain't shit you could do about that, man. That man was tackled, man. Looked like he was going down, man. Kind of morphed his ass up.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you.
His game still got its flaws, too.
Now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On play action, they'll throw. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch 10. Come on. Watch 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And they see right through that defensively. as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. So it's third and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, I got hit? God damn it, man.
Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Oh, and I saw the pressure.
Yeah, I had to chalk this one up. It was good while it lasted.
And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Right back to him on first down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Ship. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Here's Carson, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Chiefs on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, LeBlanc, and he connects with Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
I'm going to try my hardest to get this one. Definitely need it. Definitely need this stop.
A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they'll go on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Gun!
To throw on second down, LeBlanc.
Good catch.
And this will be caught. And that one results in 35 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Detroit!
Operating from the gun, LeBlanc. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got...
Yeah, he's getting burnt because I don't have Shaquille Griffin. He got suspended for this week's game as I put up 77 points against my last opponent in this league. It ain't really nothing I could do about that game. I scored 50 points at half. And, but whatever. That's what they want, man.
From the gun, LeBlanc steps away to his left, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting...
It took my best running back. Shit, he had 2 games, man. Over 300 yards rushing apiece. They suspended him, and then they suspended my best cornerback.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Shaquille would have had that whole side of the field covered, man. Yep. Yep. And even the opponent I played was like, yo, I didn't even get mad because he was, bro, I had like 7 or 8 interceptions that game in the second half. I didn't pass the ball at all the second half. Once I went up 50-0. Yeah, I got interceptions and I was like in my red zone. You feel what I'm saying? So I just kept running the ball. You know what I mean? I kept scoring. You know, and they said, you know, there's a cap at 63, which I was really unaware of. I wasn't aware of that shit, to be honest with you. It's a lot of rules. And I've read the rules and stuff like that, but you know some rules you'll misinterpret or you'll forget. But yeah, man, they suspended my guy, man. It's crazy. And to be honest with you, this would have been the game I needed both of them. I got, you know, McKissick, and he's like a damn 87 overall, so he's like dirt. And this is like, you know, I don't even really want to play this game, to be honest. Like, I didn't.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
Detroit!
Now back to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they'll run it here. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. They could get it done, but guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Eric Ebron, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe bashed it.
Super toe.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Three down. Hey, watch the edge. No. Check. Patriot. No. Check. Patriot. Check 31.
Looking to throw on second down. LeBlanc being chased out left. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
4 down.
They run again with Carson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Motion. Hot. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. Gun. 97's the mic. Detroit.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
it was me. Oh my God.
Laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Now a desperation throw. He's got a man. Complete. Doug Baldwin. He's at the 30. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Hauschka now for the extra point. Hauschka with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot.
Oh, God.
And that drives coaches insane.
I suck at the onside kick, man.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Yeah, that's game over.
Going to call another timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? And in the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And next week, they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
All right, I'm out of here, man. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy, BH Brother 730, with Madden, NFL 19, NEFL custom franchise mode. My Seattle Seahawks just lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, going now 7-3. Tune in next week for our next matchup. Till then, peace.